Do you consider yourself to be a significant person? What do you think about the subject of significance? I'll be honest with you, I used to tell myself a story that I was insignificant. And it was based on a lot of experiences that I had with other people in ways that I didn't feel like other people showed up for me or felt like I was giving and giving and giving, but not really receiving anything back. What I had to realize is that that's an experience that I had based a whole lot of beliefs on that then I kept experiencing more and more of. And if you've had a similar experience and you want to shift that, I've got something for you today. So come on, my friend, let's dig into the soil of this together. Hey, welcome to you. My name is D. Grant Smith. I am the growth farmer for personal development through the lens of spirituality and storytelling. And everything that I'm sharing with you in this video and so many of my other videos have everything to do with changing the story that we tell ourselves about who we are, who other people are, how the world and life works, and ultimately who God is. All of this is the same thing as self-concept or consciousness. If you've read any of Neville Goddard, Eckhart Tolle, Abraham Hicks, and a variety of other people, they all talk about the same things. We create our reality by the story that we tell ourselves. And a lot of the stories that we tell ourselves, we are not even aware that they're going on inside of us, in the deepest parts of us, in the deepest depths of the soil of our inner garden. And it's only when we start to actually become aware of the things that we're seeing, and instead of judging those things and taking that judgment out on ourselves, but instead questioning, okay, what is this reflecting about me? Is this reflecting something about me, or is this something that isn't a part of my reality at all? There's a video that I put together a little while ago. I'll link it up here. It's about removing the deep stains of fear and worry. It's a teaching that you've probably heard of called Ho'oponopono. Now, I'm a big advocate for Ho'oponopono because what Ho'oponopono does, it goes within us as a prayer that takes the magic eraser of the stories that we've written unconsciously and magic marker on the tablets of our lives. And because of the divine magic eraser, it erases those stories and allows us to operate more fluidly and connect more purely with the divine. And as you know, the divine is 1 bajillion% love. So all of the stories that we've written about ourselves, based on both our experiences and on things that we were taught or told or led to believe early in childhood, that then just kept perpetuating themselves out more and more, that are not in our highest good, we can rewrite that. And we can clean the link between us and love, us and abundance, us and success. And through this cleaning of the link, those energies now can flow more fluidly into our lives. Here's something else that you can use, and this is really what I wanted to share with you today. It's the practice of actively and consciously rewriting your story. This is something I have been practicing for quite a bit. Now, there's a book that I've reread recently by Ernest Holmes, and I actually have it right here. Highly recommend you guys check it out. It's called Creative Mind and Success. Now, in this book, Ernest says a lot of really powerful things, and I will share one of them with you as it pertains to what it is that we're talking about. He says, see only what you want to experience and look at nothing else. Now, this is a practice and this is a process of really shifting our focus and shifting our concentration and having the discipline to only entertain the story that we want to be true. It's really easy to get outside of this, and I'll be honest, I've done it a lot. But every time I get off of the focus of focusing on what it is that I want to experience, I'm immediately reminded that, wait, this isn't the story that I want to live. So why am I paying attention to it? Discipline is very important here. and so is commitment. And it's very similar to what Neville Goddard teaches, where he says an assumption, though false, meaning not something we're experiencing right now, if persisted in, will harden into fact. And this assumption is ultimately what is the story that we desire to experience. And so this is what I've been doing. I've become more actively aware of what are the negative stories I'm telling myself. And instead of repeating those stories over and over again, I'm questioning them. I'm asking, is that the way that it has to be? Or can it change? And my inner consciousness is honest. So is yours. It'll tell you, no, that's not the way that it has to be. Or maybe when we can question our beliefs, we can invite the opportunity to transform ourselves into this picture. That's what the divine does within us. So here's what I've been doing. If you could see my workstation, you'd see how passionate I am about writing, because I've got my writings everywhere. Now, I write a ton of stories. Those are available at growthfarming.com. They will inspire you, uplift you, enlighten you, and fill you with inspiration for how you can transform your life. And they're fun adventures to go on at the same time. So go check those out. But I use journals like this to write in. And I'm going to share with you something very personal that I wrote in here last year when I was really beginning this process of evaluating what my negative stories were and beginning this process of actively changing them. And I'm brought back to this journal in my ongoing continual reminder to do exactly what it is that Ernest Holmes talked about. See myself as success and look at nothing else. So here was the old story that I wrote. Very simple. I wrote, I am insignificant. And I decided that I wasn't happy with that story. I didn't want to live that out anymore. And if that has been your story, let this be an inspiration for you. This is the new story. I am exceedingly and exceptionally significant. And I wrote significant in all capital letters. Here's more of the story that I've written for myself. There's a light that shines and is booming, billowing, and bright. It carries an energy of warmth, delight, inspiration, and hope. It's felt in the timbre of the voice, in the glow of the eyes, the joy of the smile, and the cadence of the presence. The light is me. This light that comes from my heart and soul is shared through my stories and illustrated in every character's journey, because it's the human journey, the journey that all of us find ourselves on when we leave the life we've known, either by our own conscious volition or by the result of outside circumstances, to transform into the best version of ourselves. At different times, the journey is harrowing and challenging. There are all sorts of twists and challenges that seem daunting and not something that we're prepared for. Yet staying the course and meeting the challenges instead of running away from them has been a big part of my continual evolution. I experience fear often. It's a companion on the journey, not an enemy. Welcoming the various feelings and aspects of difficulty, like doubt, worry, and anxiety, create opportunities to learn lessons and grow that each challenge brings to me. I see the significance in these choices and ways of being because they are uncommon, and also because they are a part of the unique offering that I bring to the world. Significance, like happiness and love, is an inside job, not something deemed by anyone else or bestowed upon by some person in a position of authority. It is a story in and of itself, and it's an honor, designation, and gift that I choose to bless myself with every day, because I get the privilege of living my life every day with me. From this love for myself, I have nothing to prove to anyone or try to seek after. It's already within me. Now, how does that story of significance resonate with you? Would you like to write yourself your own version of I am significant? I encourage you to do so. And it doesn't take any special skills. Yes, I am a writer. Yes, I am a storyteller. But guess what? You are too. You've been writing stories about yourself your entire life. They're your self-concept. And if you want help transforming your self-concept, stepping into becoming the leader of your own life, I've got an invitation for you. I'm hosting a workshop this coming Friday, the 21st of July, called the Transformational Leadership Workshop. Now, if you don't consider yourself a leader, let me challenge you with this idea. Who do you spend time with every day? You. So even if you are not a teacher or an entrepreneur or a business owner or a manager, are you a parent? If you are, you're a leader. And if you're not, you're with you. And you are leading yourself whether you realize it or not. And what I want to show you inside this workshop, very, very practical, inspiring, and enlightening steps that you can take to completely transform the way you see yourself and the experiences you have in life. Now, tickets to this workshop are limited. I only want to have a smaller group of people with us so that I can be more connected with everybody that's there instead of having thousands of people in the place at one time. But what I also have for you within this workshop is a free copy of my brand new book, Reshape Your Self-Concept. Transform into the best version of you. You'll also get a workbook for our time together, and there is a replay that will be available for everybody that gets a ticket. And so if you're not able to attend live, you can always get the replay. I will put a link for that in the description below, and I look forward to seeing you there. Are you up for becoming the significant person that you want to be and escaping this whole idea of insignificance? If so, drop down into the comments below with this affirmation: I am significant. You can also say, I am significance. I'm meeting your energy and supporting you in this new change of self-concept. Thank you very much. I believe in you. I love you. I will see you again soon, and hopefully I'll be seeing you in my upcoming workshop. Have a great day.